Luka Doncic. This season, Davis averaged 20.4 points, 11 rebounds, 1.1 steals, and 1.7 blocks across 20 games. But the Brow has been out of the lineup since mid-January after suffering a torn ligament in his left hand. It's the latest in a series of injuries that has forced him to play in just 31 out of a possible 84 games since moving to Dallas.
Thanks, Nico Harrison. The Mavs also gave the Wiz D'Angelo Russell. Looks like Russell and AD always together. Jaden Hardy and Dante Exum as part of that deal. Take a look at your screens right now. Dallas got a lot in return from Washington, including sharp shooting forward Chris Middleton, AJ Johnson, Malachi Branham, Marvin Bagley III, 2 first-round picks, and 3 second-round draft picks. All those are now essentially part of the total haul the Mavs got from the Luka Doncic trade, where they also acquired Max Christie and a 2029 first-round pick.
Start pa lang yun. The Toronto Raptors have also been busy. They've acquired veteran guard Chris Paul in a 3-team deal with the Los Angeles Clippers and Brooklyn Nets. But CP3 could reportedly be traded again before tomorrow's deadline. The Clippers brought the franchise legend back on a 1-year deal last offseason, and many thought he was going to retire with the team. But the Clips cut the veteran playmaker in early December amid reported tensions with players and coaches. The Clippers did still hold Paul's rights even after his release. In this trade, they will get the rights to Vanya Marinkovic from the Nets. The Raps also gave away Ochai Agbaji and a 2032 second-round pick. In a separate deal, Toronto also acquired Trace Jackson Davis from the Golden State Warriors in exchange for a 2026 second-round pick. The third-year forward center averaged 4 points and 3 rebounds in 11 minutes across 36 games played this season.
Tough break, though, for the Toronto Raptors in their game today against the Minnesota Timberwolves. The Raps squandered an 18-point lead and ultimately lost the match by 2. 128 to 126 on their home floor. Ant-Man Anthony Edwards scored 13 off his 30 points in the fourth, including the go-ahead bucket with a little more than 2 minutes to go. Bones Highland added 20 markers, while Jaden McDaniels chipped in 19. Brandon Ingram, Emmanuel Quickley, and Scotty Barnes gave Toronto a combined 70 points, which all went to waste. This is the Wolves' first win in Toronto since 2004. Their record this season now stands at 32 victories and 20 defeats. The Raptors fall to a 30-22 win-loss slate.
That's what I put in the overtime for, man. That's the fourth workout in the gym. The way that they play so fast, you be tired. So by the time I go to the gym the fourth time, I ain't got no legs. I got to figure it out. It's all a mindset. So that's what it was tonight.
The talk around this team lately has been the defensive end. What changed in that fourth quarter?
We got into the ball, high pickup point, half court. Made them become a half-court offense. We know they're pretty good in transition. They like to run up and down on makes and misses. So just making them a half-court offensive team.
This is Minnesota's first win in Toronto since 2004. You weren't even 3 years old yet.
Yeah.
How does it feel to end this streak?
This feels so great. This is the best feeling in the world right now. That's all I've been hearing for the last week. We ain't beat Toronto since Bruce Lee died. So, hey, we got them.
Yeah, congrats on the win.
Thank you.
Meantime, the Cleveland Cavaliers are sending Lonzo Ball to the Utah Jazz. It's part of a 3-team trade that also involves the Atlanta Hawks, but the Jazz are reportedly planning to waive Ball, which will make him a free agent once he clears waivers. Ball played 35 games for the Cavs this season, averaging close to 5 points, 4 assists, and 1.3 steals in almost 21 minutes of play. The move is seen as salary cap relief for Cleveland, who brought in James Harden just yesterday. Apart from Ball, the Jazz will also receive compensation. The Cavs will get 2 future second-round picks, and the Hawks will acquire Jock Landale, whom the Jazz just got in the Jaren Jackson Jr. trade with the Memphis Grizzlies.
The Cleveland Cavaliers took on the Los Angeles Clippers just a day after the Cavs got James Harden from the Clips for Darius Garland. It was a lopsided battle in LA though, with the Cavs coming out on top 124-91. Cleveland set the tone early, jumping to a 36-18 lead to close out the first. The Clips pulled within 8 points in the second, but never really threatened to take over the game. The Cavs shot 51% from the field in this blowout. Donovan Mitchell top scored with 29 points to go along with 9 assists and 4 steals. The Cavs climbed to 31 wins and 21 losses, while the Clippers stumbled to 23 victories and 27 setbacks. Neither Harden nor Garland made their debuts for their new teams in this one. But Garland was in the building and spoke about his transfer to the Clips.
I mean, it's a blessing being here. I mean, it was a great time in Cleveland. Starting my career off there. Took a leap of faith, drafted me at 5th over 5 games of college basketball. So they really took a leap of faith for drafting me. So really appreciate them for everything. But last 48 hours been crazy. I mean, the trade happened and I was already here, so it wasn't like that big of a move. So it was pretty easy for me. Just switched hotels basically. So yeah, that was pretty easy. But getting to the facility, coming to the arena, being around everybody, meeting new faces, meeting new people, super cool. I feel like the new kid at school, so just trying to get acclimated and get kind of comfortable. Just getting to know everybody, seeing some of my guys here that I see a lot during the workouts in the summertime, and just being here, just having my time here. So I'm super excited being here, super excited about being with the team. It's a beautiful arena. I mean, a new energy, a new crowd. Yeah, I'm super excited.
As for the red-hot Charlotte Hornets, they just added more firepower by getting Kobe White from the Chicago Bulls. Another 3-team trade here, which also involves the defending champions, the Oklahoma City Thunder. White had been the Bulls' top scorer this season, averaging 18.6 points a game to go along with almost 3 rebounds and 5 assists. He now joins a young squad bannered by LaMelo Ball and rookie Con Canepo. The Hornets have won their last 7 games to knock on the door of the play-in tournament. They're currently the 11th seed in the East with a 23-28 win-loss slate. The Hornets will also get veteran Mike Conley Jr., who was just traded to the Bulls from the Minnesota Timberwolves. Buzz City will likewise receive a future second-round pick from the Thunder. Chicago will acquire Colin Sexton and 3 future second-round picks from Charlotte and Ousmane Dieng from OKC. The defending champs will pick up Mason Plumlee from the Hornets. And breathe!
Kalma!
We're not done with the
Di pa
NBA
tapos?
updates just yet. As the Golden State Warriors finally part ways with Jonathan Kuminga after months of tension and drama. The details when play-by-play returns here on One News.
Play-by-play returns with more news from the NBA. We told you, just relax, we still got more. Well, the saga between the Golden State Warriors and disgruntled player Jonathan Kuminga has finally come to an end like when a soap opera ends.
After months of tension, the Dubs have sent Kuminga to the Atlanta Hawks. Kuminga will now get a fresh start after spending the first 4.5 seasons of his career with Golden State. The Dubs drafted him 7th overall in 2021, and they went on to win the NBA championship the following year. But their relationship got strained amid contract negotiations last offseason. Kuminga has also expressed his differences with coach Steve Kerr, who kept the 23-year-old forward out of rotation for a while.
Kuminga only got to play again after Jimmy Butler went down with a season-ending ACL tear in late January. But even Kuminga got hurt a few days later and has been sidelined since then. Kuminga averaged 12 points, close to 6 rebounds, and 2.5 assists in just 20 games played this season. And speaking of Jimmy Buckets, well, his best bud, Buddy Hield, was also sent to the Hawks. Hield's been averaging 8 points per game on a 43% shooting clip this season. In return, as you can see, the Dubs will get big man Kristaps Porzingis. Health is a concern, though, with the Latvian star. He played just 17 games this season, averaging 17 markers, but he's currently sidelined with an Achilles injury.
Meantime, the Philadelphia 76ers have sent Jared McCain to the Oklahoma City Thunder. In exchange, the Sixers are getting a 2026 first-round pick and 3 second-round picks. Philly drafted McCain 16th overall in 2024, but he missed most of his rookie season because he had to get surgery on a torn meniscus. He then suffered a thumb injury that forced him to sit out the Sixers' first few games of this season. He finally returned to action in November and has since averaged close to 7 points, 2 rebounds, and almost 2 assists in 37 games played.
Well, the Oklahoma City Thunder didn't field their new players, including Jared McCain, just yet when they faced the San Antonio Spurs again today. But the defending champs really could have used all the help they could. That's because the team was down 10 guys, 10, including Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Jalen Williams, and Chet Holmgren. SGA was out with an abdominal strain and is projected to be unavailable through the All-Star break. The severely depleted Thunder eventually lost to the Spurs 116-106. Keldon Johnson led the way with 25 points, while Victor Wembanyama added 22 markers and 14 rebounds. This is OKC's 4th loss in 5 matchups against San Antonio this season. But the Thunder still have the best record in the league with 40 victories against 12 defeats. The Spurs are right behind them in the Western Conference with 34 wins and 16 losses.
I mean, just cleaning up, finishing possessions. Stop letting him get offensive rebounds. That's about it. I mean, this game was about fundamentals.
What about particularly that stretch where you had the block and finish on the other end? What can you tell us about that series?
I mean, this was like the momentum we had. We kind of made them rush. Like Darren had that steal right before. That's the best way to play. Stops and run.
You've had a lot of success against this team this season. Granted, they were undermanned, but they fought. You knew that would be the case. What has led to the success, particularly against the defending champs?
I mean, the personnel. Of course, it's a great team, so we got to show up today. It was special. I don't really know what to think about the lineup today.
Victor, you're going to the All-Star game. Your head coach was named as an All-Star head coach. What is it going to be like to go against him in one of those games potentially?
It's going to be nice. I'm excited to see what scouting report he's got on me.
As for the New York Knicks, they extend their winning streak to 8 games with a gutsy win over the Denver Nuggets. A firefight went down at the Madison Square Garden, and the Knicks needed not 1 but 2 overtime periods to put away the Nugs 134-127. Jalen Brunson once again proving why he's the best in clutch situations. He took over for New York in the second extension and scored 10 of the team's 15 points. Brunson finished with a whopping 42 points. Jamal Murray had 39 markers, while Nikola Jokic tallied a triple-double of 30 points, 14 rebounds, and 10 assists, all in a losing cause for Denver. The surging Knicks are now at 33 wins and 18 losses this season. The Nuggets dropped to a 33-19 card.
that was really mentally tough, and we needed that. And the way we fought through that, we could have just quit, but we found a way.
This win makes it 8 straight. What's pleased you most about the way your team has played during this stretch?
Our defensive communication, our habits, the attention to detail has really been big for us. So we got to continue that. That's sparking this run for us.
You guys had foul trouble. Where do you go mentally when your team needs you to drop 40 and get this win?
I just focusing on just the next play and not really focusing on what is needed. Just trying to get one play at a time done. Even if it's a bad negative play, you got to wipe it and just figure out how you're going to come back next one and execute.
Congratulations, great win.
Thank you, appreciate it.
Well, 3 more games in the NBA today. Let's take a look at the results really quick here. The Boston Celtics used a big third quarter to cool off the Houston Rockets 114-93. Ryan Rollins and the Milwaukee Bucks overcome a 44-point night from Trey Murphy III and beat the New Orleans Pelicans 141-137 in OT. And lastly, the Memphis Grizzlies send the Sacramento Kings to their season worst 10th straight loss, 129-125. Had enough of basketball just yet? Well, how about some tennis after all that NBA news? An even tougher challenge awaits Alex Ayala once she ends her campaign in Abu Dhabi. We check out what's next for the Filipino tennis sensation, plus updates on her current tournament when play-by-play returns. Only here on One News. Stay tuned.
Welcome back. You're watching Play-by-Play on One News. Back-to-back wins for the Signal Super Spikers to start the 2026 PVL All-Filipino Conference. Signal followed up their opening day sweep with a 4-set victory over the Chocomucho Flying Titans, 25-20, 16-25, 25-19, and 25-18. Signal took an early 8-4 lead in the 4th set. The Flying Titans tried to close the gap, but the Super Spikers, led by Erica Santos and Vanny Gandler, simply had an answer for every punch thrown at them. Santos top scored with 18 points on 14 attacks, 2 blocks, and 2 service aces, while Gandler added 16 markers.
Nag-focus lang kami sa kung anong kayang kontrolin ng team. And parang privilege namin na makalaro yung mga national team na ando sa kabila. So, yun, naging compose lang kami and nag-focus kami sa kung ano yung strength ng team. For me naman, siguro mahalaga na nagkakaroon kami ng open communication on and off the court. So, yun, naiintindihan namin yung bawat isa. Nakaka-help siya and yun nga, yung outcome nagiging maganda kasi nga maganda yung pag-vigil natin.
As for the PLDT high-speed hitters, they completed a stunning sweep of the Creamline Cool Smashers, 25-22, 25-17, 25-23. PLDT was in control from start to finish. The high-speed hitters even opened the 3rd set with a 5-1 blast capped by Savvy Davison's kill block on Alyssa Valdez. They continued to pile on the pressure against a full-strength Creamline side, which saw the return of Gia de Guzman and Bernadette Pons. The Cool Smashers did not go away easily though, tying the set at 17 all after Pons' service ace. Neck and neck at 23 all, the high-speed hitters leaned on Davison to bring her squad to match point. Joey Prado then sealed the win with a kill block on Tots Carlos. Davison finished with a game-high 26 points to go along with 10 excellent digs and 10 excellent receptions. The Philippine Golf Championship 2026 is in full swing. Day 2 officially marks the beginning of the pro events with almost 150 golfers competing at the Wakwak Golf and Country Club. One sports correspondent, Bea Escudero, has this report.
The tournament is now in full swing here at the Philippine Golf Championship 2026. Day 2 marks the official start of the pro events with 144 golfers taking the fairways with everything on the line. That's happening right here at the Wakwak Golf and Country Club. The morning session got off to a strong start, highlighted by an impressive showing from Filipino golfer Keanu Yans. Steady and confident off the tee, Keanu finished the day at 1 under par and later shared his thoughts on competing in day 1 of the pro events.
Just trying to settle in, so of course a bit nervous those first few holes, but was able to settle in, I think, hole 6, hole 7. Just trying to hit fairways, hit greens. This course is pretty tricky, so par or 1 under, 2 under is pretty good already. I can speak for all the local players. We're very grateful that we have the opportunity to play these sorts of events. So of course, we're all trying to get better, and playing against these guys makes us play better.
In the afternoon, the spotlight remained on Filipino talent as Vancouver-based Bryson Ko made the most of his opportunity. Invited to the tournament on short notice, Ko carded an even par round and expressed his gratitude and honor at the chance to compete on this stage.
It was fun. It was a good experience. It was my first Asian Tour event. I didn't really know what to expect. So I thought the conditions were tough. It's always been a dream of mine to play on a bigger tour. I've tried in 2022, but then, didn't get so lucky through ADT. We're really happy that Asian Tour has another stop in the Philippines, and they were able to give us local spots. So this is opportunities us local players are very grateful for.
Also in the afternoon session, Filipino golfer Fidel Concepcion was paired with Charles Porter of the United States. Making his second appearance in the Philippines, Porter delivered an outstanding round to finish the day in solo second at 3 under par.
I was hoping to try to get first because there's a big prize for the low gross today. I am happy with the score, however. It was playing really tough. You kind of got to plot your way around this place. Not a lot of drivers. I did that all day, stayed patient, and made a couple nice birdies.
Meanwhile, for Fidel Concepcion, he put together a solid performance of his own, currently tied for 10th at 1 under par alongside several players.
I had so much fun. The course is really, really hard, and my biggest goal today, I was just trying to hit fairways and hit greens and stay patient. I think for the most part, I was able to do that today. Yeah, overall, it was just a great experience, and I had lots of fun today.
The competition is only getting started, with more to anticipate in the days ahead. Reporting for Signal, this has been Bea Escudero.
Happy Thursday, folks! We got an all-NBA lineup for you in tonight's highlight reel. Grabe, ang dami nangyari sa NBA. Dami ng highlights. Let's roll it right away. Top 10 plays. Today, we got 5 for you, as always. Take a look at this touch pass by Amen Thompson. What a play. Take a look at this. Bumagal siya, and then look at that IQ from Amen and also the athleticism to find an open Jabari Smith at the corner once again for that open 3. Nothing Derek White and the Celtics can do there on defense. Thompson, by the way, 11 points, 4 assists. Smith had 13 markers, but the Rockets fall to the Celtics here in Houston, 114-93. Okay, up next, Grizzlies and Kings, Olivier Maxence Prosper. Who? Take a look at this one. To Cardwell. Over Cardwell, that is. Take a look at this. Cardwell tried to reach him on the apex of the jump, but no. Olivier says, I got this. Roll into the hole, rack attack. Woo! What a slam there. Prosper, by the way, 8 points off the bench as the Grizzlies outlast the Kings, 129-125 in Sacktown. Okay, next play. Thunder, Spurs. De'Aaron Fox up top to Stephon Castle. Over Wiggins. How is Aaron Wiggins? Take a look at this. Ooh, look at his head. by the ring there. Fox up top. If you have a shooting guard that's that athletic, that talented, just throw it up there, De'Aaron Fox. Fox, by the way, 15 points, 10 assists. Castle at 14. Spurs take down the Thunder again. 116-106. Boy, Spurs have the Thunder's number this season. Okay, Cavs, Clippers up next. Chris Dunn gets it. Uses the glass. Nope, missed. But look at John Collins. Up, and away clean. Throwback dunk there. Look at this. Whew. Cleaning it up. Putback slam. Boom. Collins, 19.7 boards in this one. Okay, we go. Finally, last play, same game, but let's go to the Cleveland Cavaliers. Look at this. Donovan Mitchell putting Bogdanovich to school. The quick spin, the crossover, the spin, and then the sham god, then the step back for three. Take a look again. Boom. Oh my goodness. Spider put it on a show, and look at that. Tongue out like MJ. In LA. Whew. Look at the bench. Loving that play from Spider, my goodness. 29 points for Mitchell to lead the Cavs past the Clips in LA, 124-91. Happy Thursday. See you tomorrow.
And before we go, Alex Ayala is staying in the Middle East even after the Abu Dhabi Open. Ayala will compete in the upcoming WTA 1000 Qatar Open set from February 8 to 14. A WTA 1000 is the closest to a Grand Slam tournament where the winner will gain 1,000 points. Ayala is still in the middle of her Abu Dhabi campaign. She's currently taking on second-seeded Ekaterina Alexandrova in the singles quarterfinal. The 20-year-old Filipina tennis star is coming off a thrilling comeback victory over Alexandra Sasnovich of Belarus, 2-6, 6-4, and 7-6. Right after her ongoing singles match, Ayala will also play in the doubles quarterfinal with fellow Southeast Asian rising star Janice Chen. They will take on Christina Buksha and Zhang Shuai in the quarterfinal at around 11 p.m. Manila time.
Go, 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 Alex. Good luck to you. We're all rooting for you. You know that. And a lot of people playing tennis now. Jessica, all thanks to Alex Ayala, which is very, very good for the sport here in the Philippines, inspiring the next generation to follow her footsteps and more Alex Ayala in the future, hopefully. That's all from us tonight, mga kapatid. Catch us again tomorrow to end the work week, Friday, 9 p.m. for a play-by-play of the day's top sports stories.
Play-by-play is on One News, that's Signal TV Channel 8 on SD and Channel 250 on HD. We are also available on Signal Play and Pilipinas Live.
I'm Andre Felix.
And I'm Chaska Liton-Calao. Thank you for watching, mga kapatid. Good night.